Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, I've been wanting to do this project for a while and I think I'm going to start it today, and I hope you guys join me. Maybe this information may help you out on your RV build. This is going to be I've been wanting to do this, build a drawer in this one compartment here. And this is like right outside the front door here and quick access to a toolbox. And I got a new toolbox with some drawers in it, a couple drawers, to keep tools a little bit more organized. So, and I think I can fit the toolbox in here, this width-wise, and then a storage bin behind it. But I want to be able to pull it out for easy access, or just keep it in and the toolbox can sit there and I can have the drawers on it still to access to my tools. If I need to get something behind it, I can pull it out to reach whatever's in the bin behind it. So that's my plan. Stick around and we'll get started. Alright, I just threw some spray paint on this, just on the fronts and the top side. These sides are going to be up against the edge of the compartments, and this is the floor side, so I didn't need to paint that, just this side. So if you're looking at it in the compartment, you're looking at it like this, then our drawer is going to be on top So that, let it dry, and then we'll finish it. It'll fit in there. So I've got the base. This is the bottom unit constructed with some wood glue and screws, and I even added some reinforcement brackets here as well, just to keep it sturdy for the movement of the slide hinges or the slides. Now I'm going to attach the slides with them flush with the back edges here, and it should be close to flush with this up front. I've got a little bit of room here with the front weather strip on the compartment for the levers, release levers, to stick out further. So I want to have them flush, I think, with this, the top of the slides flush. Now I had to put them in this style hole because it's kind of countersunk instead of this oblong. It's not going to work in that one because the head will stick out too much here. Let's make sure it still slides. This one next. Now I made a mark on this blue little knob here so I know where to bring this board forward, and all I'm doing is lining this at the bottom, very bottom of the board, so I have my alignment correct on both. And then I'm clamping them. And this will be our platform right here. See now that I did it this way, it doesn't matter if these are off a little bit like this. I'm going to put my board on top of here, clamp it, pull this out, and then I'm going to actually, I might not have to pull this out, just cut my plywood over top. It can overhang a little bit for our door opening. I'll have to double check that. And just screw our plywood platform right down on top here. And it becomes a top drawer platform. Alright guys, I've got my top cut out. And I've got it clamped on there with the drawer slides in place in a closed position. Clamped over there, clamped here. I'm going to go ahead and pre-drill some holes down here and down here and put some screws in. And then I believe I'm going to try to paint it. I'm just going to tape up the brackets and stuff and try to paint it intact. I can slide it out a little bit. Oh, and then also I want to put these in after I screw the plywood top on. I want to screw these back into place, but I'm going to screw them down from the plywood like this. I also added this in the back here. This plate here, I'm going to drill a couple holes in, and I'm going to run bolts in through the back of the compartment with these long bolts here. I got 2 of these set up so they'll go in through there and hold it down to the back of the compartment so it doesn't flip up when you pull it out with the toolbox on it. Alright guys, there it is before I paint it. I did put this front beam in here. I didn't put the second one in because this is, I mean, it's not that big, and this is like 3/4 inch plywood top, only spanning about 18 inches or so. I think that's going to be good enough. So I don't mind if I get paint on the top edge of these sliders, but I'm going to tape these blue knobs up on the front, and then I'll take it out in the yard there and spray it down, let it dry. Before I paint this thing, I almost forgot. I got to cut some strips like this out of some furring strips. What is this, 1x2? And I placed the toolbox on here. That's going to be up front, and this piece can go down there so the toolbox doesn't slide off. And I think I got a couple L brackets I'll put on the sides, but I'll cut another one of these back here to fit back here as well, and that'll keep the toolbox in place, if you know what I mean. And then all this back here will be, I've got a tub, maybe I can get a bigger tub and put in all my chemicals, rags, gloves, drill bits, stuff like that. So I think it's going to work out good. So I'm happy I thought about this, doing the dividers first, so that when I paint this, it's all going to be black. It's a black metal type spray paint. And notice I got the blue toolbox to match the blue accents on the Outlaw, and which was nice. The handles for the slides are blue too. Those are pre-drilled holes, so that it's now I'm going to slide like this. So that's right. Let me put on the other side. Yeah. Now I've got screws on the plywood. That one feel on here. That's open. So nice and small screws. But anything screws work. Yeah. I can pull lots of that too. Okay, now let's try it. I put 4 more screws with washers to kind of match the center one, bracket ones, so it doesn't tilt. The toolbox doesn't tilt. time to paint. You guys, the material cost in Canada here is a little bit higher, so, and I don't have all my tools on board, so you're gonna see some of my boards are rough cut, and you're like, Todd, you're just gonna paint right over that. Oh yeah, I kind of knock it down with a screwdriver or a chisel head to try to get the bristles off, and then I'm gonna paint it and stuff. I don't have a sander on board or anything like that, so it's not gonna be a really neat professional design, but it's gonna be functional, and that's what I'm looking for. Also, another thing is I might have to go out and get another can of spray paint, and because you'll never believe, spray paint can like this in Canada, $25. So I was trying to make this whole little project, it's kind of a small drawer. I thought maybe with one can I could do it, and I think I still have a little over half can left after just painting the base, so we might be able to make this one can work. Hopefully. I don't want to spend $50 on paint. Alright, I'm going to see if I can fit this in here. I've already pre-drilled some holes in here into the back, and then once I set it in place, I'll pull out the top drawer and drill in to this, and this is kind of like a plastic type material back here, and I already checked on the other side, it's all open, so I can put some nuts and washers on the back side and hold it down in there, and I'll probably screw in 2 screws, one on each side here, and that will keep it in place. So let's put it in. There we go. Now you see my 2 holes back here, and I got some sawdust on it, so I have to blow that out or vacuum it out. Nice. I'm liking it. Okay. Let's drill these holes. Get back in. Alright, here's my bolts and washer set. It should fit in those holes there. Now let's see if I can start the nuts on the other side. I think if I put a little pressure on it like that, it'll hold those in place. Here they are on the other side here. While I get them started. Now I'm going to try to do this one-handed. I'm going to get a socket for back here and a wrench for inside there. Just kind of get it lodged, held onto there while I ratchet it down, both of these. All right, got one. Do the other one. All right, that'll do it. Now, I don't think I need the 2 screws up here. I think that'll hold it just fine, especially with the weight up front on this, with the toolbox. I can take this tape off here. Notice I didn't have painter's tape. I had some clear tape. That worked fine. Nice. Now, I may want to get a handle right here, maybe a flip down handle that you can grab and pull. But once you get this out here, you kind of got a lip underneath here. Kind of got this lip here, and you can pull it from this beam that I added. All right, let's get the toolbox, see if it works. And my bin to go back here. All right, now let's see how this is going to work. I'm going to put this bin back here. Now I can get another bin or something to fit in here because I still have more room. So that's good. And put our toolbox on there. Nice. Very nice. That's my plan. That was my goal. I like it a lot. Guys, thanks for tuning in to another one of my videos, and I hope this project maybe gives you a little idea in your head of maybe how to make even just a small storage area bin into something a little bit more user-friendly with a pull-out sliding drawer. I know this is going to be, it doesn't seem like much, but to me this is going to be so much more useful to me. Thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos, and I'll see you on the next one.